Hello everyone, thank you for coming. Also good to see you, Mono. Always nice to have you around. So yeah, I hope you guys had a very good weekend. I had a nice, mostly chill weekend. Trying to think what I really did. I slept a lot, so that was nice. Made a nice omelet tonight. That was cool. But other than that, I don't know, I didn't really do much this weekend other than catch up on sleep, which is a nice thing in and of itself. Yeah, it's always nice to just have a little bit of downtime. Especially with the holidays coming up where things are going to be crazy. So yeah, we're continuing with Danganronpa tonight. Our little buddy, I think it was Ryoma, the tennis player slash criminal, is piranha food. So he's very dead now, and we need to figure out how. So I think that we should jump on in. Okay. So, first let's explode everything that can be exploded. I don't know if anything can be exploded. No, okay, so there's nothing that can be actually exploded in this, scene. Alright, so let's switch into investigation mode. I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Oh, okay, like the stage. Okay. I didn't realize there was going to be a separate zone. Okay. Oh, I see those handcuffs down there. I guess we have to be lower to do that. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it had a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid and only the front was made of glass.
Hey,
You literally just said that. Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab. Hey, Kaido. You helped carry supplies for the show, right?
got it.
Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there.
You know,
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift. It seems this is where the lighting batten for the gym is attached. Ah, Kurumi. The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the batten. It seems they lowered the batten, attached the piranha tank to it, then raised it again. I never knew lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. Okay. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. Oh good, so I got his name right. There's a curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
what's the matter?
What's the matter? You want to check that window out?
Okay.
Yeah, but... No, it's too high to reach, huh? Yeah, it's pretty high. Even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank.
Yeah.
That's right, there was a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. Kaido quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
But, you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder?
Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up the rungs.
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
if the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out through this window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much, but I think think it's the pool.
Pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
Hey, Ray. Thanks for coming. The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something. This might be related to the case. I should remember it. I climbed down from the ladder to the stage.
Hey!
You done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Kaido.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this? He complained, but he still put the ladder back for me. I've investigated everything I wanted to on the stage. We all done here? Then let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Well, I want to talk to, Karumi. You caught Patrick?
Hey,
You were helping set up the show, right, Karumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains. So I do not know the details of her trick.
well,
I see. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. Okay. That's the light panel.
huh?
What is this? It literally says light control panel on it.
That is.
It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the button. I see. Alright, so I think that's everything that we can look at on the stage here. Yeah, no worries, Ray. I appreciate you coming by. Let's see. There's not really actually a lot that we can look at. We can't even look at the bones. It's the large water tank from the escape trick. Excuse me. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape.
Come on, man.
Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now.
But
Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate. What happened to Gundam Tanaka VA? I'm not sure. Oh, you mean, right, Ryoma, yes. He got eaten by piranhas. Yeah. Well, first he drowned, and then he got eaten by piranhas. It's a shame, because I really liked him, too.
That's right.
I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket. This is why big tanks have a plug in the bottom, so that you can unplug it and drain it more easily. You didn't need to break the front of the frickin' tank.
okay.
It was a lot of cleanup, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look. Yeah, you're right. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. That's a bit too far, though? Maybe so, but it is Danganronpa after all. But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. Oh no! It's just a big fucking garbage bin full of piranhas. Aw, poor fishies. Like, I know that the fish did eat Ryoma, but, like, still, that seems a little mean. She's like, alright, guess we're done with the piranhas now. Chuck them in a bucket. No, she's standing on top of the tank. Because I'm in, view mode, so you can see that she's on top of the tank. This mode just shows us what we can actually interact with. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them here. And I can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. When I think that Ryoma is inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them. You don't want to eat piranhas anyways, though. They're not a meaty fish. They're like mostly bone. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can you really go there looking like this?
But...
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos, too.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started. You blame Teru Teru for voicing Korakiyu? Okay.
What a surprise!
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing. What? Where would they just get more piranhas from? Like, I'm pretty sure they didn't just have extra piranhas in the warehouse. Asahina went from a swimmer to a painter? Yeah.
No.
More piranhas.
Huh?
Angie is special. What, did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast.
But...
Compared to yesterday, the piranhas looked super cramped into that tank. Ah, so they looked more crammed together.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were. Unless... Ryoma's body was already in the piranha tank.
Oh my!
But anyway, it was super crammed.
What a surprise!
Super crammed. Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. Crammed piranhas. Alright, so we got Ryoma's belongings, Ryoma's body. Let's take a look. What do we got? Glass panel, handcuffs, and curtain. I think that's pretty much everything. We already looked at the light panel. We can't talk to Miyu. We could talk to Kaido, but I don't think that's relevant. Let's just go left to right here. The fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There are so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kibo at the glass. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then, what exactly is this pane? Okay. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked, and there are small scratches on them. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp, like a key maybe. What are those handcuffs? Why are they in the tank? Were they in the tank? I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? That's true, there weren't any in the warehouse, so where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could it be he's a prisoner? No, you moron! They came from the magician's workshop! Ryoma... What? Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the Ultimate Tennis Pro, but also for the Ultimate Prisoner. No, I'm pretty sure that's not actually the case. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Except he wasn't the Ultimate Prisoner, he was just presented as the Ultimate Tennis Player. He was a prisoner, but he wasn't the Ultimate Prisoner. Come on. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. Shh! The heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay,
I'm certain of it.
remember.
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
I can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well,
The water filled with blood so fast, we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's.
Jeez.
Geez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
no.
No, I don't think that's right, Kaido. Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live. Huh? What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us. That's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So that he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. And he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? Damn it, that idiot. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then, you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check, just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now. Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. No, it's not. There's one more thing to look at. Curtain. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain?
Hey!
It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for?
That's...
It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing. Oh, so that's what it is. Then is it some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. Okay. I guess it's time to talk to the mooks.
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him.
What happened?
Gonta, what's wrong? When piranhas attack Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank... Hey, congrats on getting first, Valhalla. Then Gonta could have helped Ryoma. But Gonta got scared. Too scared to do anything.
Idiot.
Sorry. Gonta, really sorry. It wouldn't have mattered. Ryoma was already dead by drowning before the piranhas took effect. I'm doing well. Had a nice omelet for dinner and playing some Danganronpa. So, yeah, not bad. Busy day at work, but that's nothing new.
Come on, man.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, they just would have eaten you too. Again, not true, because piranhas don't eat live things unless they're starving.
That's true.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta. Huh? Really? Does it say that in Monokuma file?
You know,
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet?
Gonta, not smart.
No. Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be helped. Think your favorite from this game is Angie? Angie is very fun. She is a very entertaining character. Miyu could have been my favorite if she wasn't so perpetually horny all the time. She's kind of a lot. Honestly, Ryoma was actually one of my favorites. Karumi is probably my favorite. I really like her. She's very cool. I also like the childcare girl. I don't remember her name, but she's very chill. What are you talking about? You've got time to apologize, you've got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know, after all. Information only Gonta know? Remember? During the show, you went up on the stage? That was about 20 seconds before the piranhas dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta worried about Himiko.
Could it be...
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised. Aw, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show. But if Gonta do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh?
But you know...
But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that right.
So...
Then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh,
Gonta to know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that... Sorry, Gonta should have watched tank better. Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know...
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Partly because your mom's an artist of all kinds. Paintings, tattoos, drawings, nails, piercings, sculptures. That's very cool. That's neat that they're so multi-talented. Even if Himiko disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be an important point of this case. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Ryoma's body was in the piranha tank. Or it was put into the piranha tank just before the tank was dropped or something. Himiko probably went out the bottom. Possibly under that glass pane that's in the square, that's in the bottom there, the square glass pane. I think Angie is suspicious, though. Angie seems like a likely candidate for the murderer for this time. I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored. Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come.
Like I thought.
If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
Oh, what if we torture her? Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him. And he murdered a lookalike of himself in order to sabotage her show.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. Okay, Sumigi, here's a juice box. How about you just go sit in the corner for a few minutes? No, I don't want the ladder. I want Mew. There we go. Hey, Flemwad, there's something I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night? The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh yeah, tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. See, your mom live streamed a couple games of MTG, and it was funny some dude tried to start a fight with her over her running slivers. To be fair, that's valid. Slivers are frickin'... people have opinions about slivers that are not entirely wrong, let's say. Fighting against slivers sucks. That's just a fact. If you're playing slivers, you should expect your opponent to be upset with you. Because it's just a miserable matchup no matter who you're playing against. She lost 2 out of 3 games. Yeah, I never said that's, like, slivers can definitely be incredibly powerful, but even a bad sliver deck is not fun to play against. Like, slivers and blue control, fog, like turbo fog, and eggs, I guess, are probably, like, the worst decks to play against. Let's see. How did Miyu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him. You played goblins? Yeah, goblins will do it. Really, red aggro is just always a good, like... Even a bad red aggro deck is going to be somewhat good, because it just is such a tight design at this point. I can't remember if I've ever actually done red goblins. Back in Innistrad, I did have a really good red-white weenie vampire deck that was largely built around Double Strike and Indestructible. The worst deck you played against was Mana Destruction, Mill, and Poison counters. Yeah, that'll do it.
Why, you?
Chop chop, you slimy shit. Well, I suppose you could say that Gonto was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Sumigi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly, and Kokichi left the room after, around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly...
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kurumi, Maki, and Ryoma. Yep. I see you've learned what an alibi is, thanks to the previous incident. But what the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit? Hahaha.
Why?
By the way, Miyu, how were you able to get away from Gonta? Hmm? Oh, well... I had to use my secret woman weapon. And let's just leave it at that. I think Miyu flashed Gonta.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon?
Wait!
Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? He played a card that prevented everyone but him from untapping more than one card. Oh, yeah. Okay, I know the deck you're talking about. Yes, no, that is a miserable deck as well. Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Then destroyed all your mana in the same turn. Yeah. And, if you want to be especially degenerate, there are ways of making it so that the first spell that someone plays in a turn it gets, like, countered or something. I know that Arreo is banned, but I think there's an enchantment that also does the same thing. Never want to strangle someone so badly? Yeah, I don't blame you. The big problem with Commander is that it was originally designed to be a more casual format. But once WotC started making it into a formal product, all of the invested Commander players were getting to be, like, competitive with it, and that just kind of made it miserable for everyone else. My Commander deck is just stack of blue good stuff, with, Empress Galena as my commander. It really has no cohesion, it's just cards that I like. I think it's just a fun deck. It's not a good deck, but I did enjoy playing Commander just for fun before it got super competitive. Your friend by accident made every card cost 2 more, not realizing that the Man Destruction player had those cards waiting? Yeah. Yeah, there are a number of reasons why I don't really play Magic anymore. And, people being way too competitive is among those reasons. Every card costed 3 at least, need to destroy all mana except his. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's a reason why mana destruction in Commander is generally frowned upon, if not outright banned. Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. I do want to make a Squirrel Commander deck at some point, though, but since I don't really play Magic anymore, I haven't really had the inclination to put anything together. Let's see, we just spoke with Neo, let's speak with Angie. Yeah, that's generally how those kind of decks work. Ah, that's right, we need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie!
Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage. Then, do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
Nope.
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep, they started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab. Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Karumi to sew the curtains, because I hate sewing.
Thanks, Bitua.
So basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show is a success. Not how that works, but okay. Yeah, here we go. No, it's because of all of us. Was it really a success? By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine!
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has spoken.
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer, those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course!
Yep. According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. Wait, so the tank is already connected with the timer? That's awfully predictive of what they were going to do. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. Insuring creatures. Yeah, that sounds like not a fun game, and I'm sorry that you had to have that kind of experience. I see. That means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then?
And right when we finished the prep work and were about to take a break, Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all. Nyahaha!
Jeez.
When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym.
You know...
Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
Oh, well, and that's where we come into having the window open. Because they might not have been able to go through the doors, but they could have gone through the window. So we decided to come to the gym today, before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got here. What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But...
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Thing is, you've been playing since you were 6. Dear Lord, that was the absolute worst game you've played in 16 years. Jeez. That is quite a long time. 16 years, let me see. When did I start playing? I started playing, I guess I would have been about 13, I think, at the time. I started playing just when Onslaught was coming out. Which, if I was 13, then I guess that would be like 22 years ago? Jeez, making me feel old here.
Huh?
What?
Atua has spoken.
You have nothing to worry about.
Huh?
Nothing to worry about.
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight, not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. played in kindergarten because you felt left out at your mom's card shop when she ran one. That's an awfully early age to be learning magic. Angie's starting to sound more and more creepy. Okay. Himiko is obviously going to be a mandatory dialogue, so we're going to talk with everyone else before her.
However,
I never would have imagined such a cruel murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
no.
Wasn't good at it and was just happy to be included? Yeah, no, I can understand that. I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow.
I see.
So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kyo backstage. Wait, Kyo was the trigger? Can we, Oh no, we have to investigate here. Fine.
Listen.
Since the show was used for the murder, we must investigate Himiko's trick as well. Perhaps there are clues here. Okay. This is a pretty long rope. What was this used for? I estimate it is roughly 65 feet in length.
Huh?
You can tell just by looking at it?
Of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. I don't know what Korokio is implying here. Oh, okay. I know what Korokio is implying here. When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? Nope, we didn't get a truth bullet, so it's not related to the case. This staircase goes to the top of the stage. At first glance, there's nothing particularly suspicious about it. There might be some trick to it, but only a magician would know. There's nothing strange about it from behind. Other than the large size, it's a normal tank.
I see.
All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However.
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There's a high probability that they used the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. Well, I think that's everything here. What do you mean there's still things to investigate? I guess I can talk to Kaido. Is there something here? No, let's decide that after we search it. Investigate anything that stands out. Okay, I already did. Oh no, there's a puddle. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase? This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
How would you get from the water tank to this space behind the staircase? Okay, we can very clearly see the hinges on the staircase. The staircase clearly opens up.
Could it be...
This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Okay, I think now we've seen everything. What do you mean there's still stuff to investigate? There's nothing else here. What the heck is left? We can talk to these guys again. What is there left to actually look at? Oh, the staircase goes up to the stage. It's wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. It's gotta be it. There we go. We had to check the stairs again. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage. And I still don't know how the trick was performed.
Hey, so
Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know? Come on, let's go.
Kaito!
Oh, wait, Kaido. Alright, now let's talk to everyone else. Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is... when was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick worked and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious.
But...
Kaido, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise. So I was just eating breakfast.
Of course.
You got it? I'm not suspicious.
Oh,
I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point.
Hey, degenerate male!
If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it? I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? Yeah, my magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko!
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. Ah, I don't think any of us can smile right now. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're going to solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic.
Come on, man.
You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic.
huh?
But,
I'll protect you!
okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido.
Jeez.
Man, this guard is even more strict than security at idol events. I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now. Well, our investigation's over now, so who's the culprit?
No.
I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we gotta investigate?
That's...
First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at.
that's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab. I want to know more about Himiko's trip. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. So we still got a lot to do then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Ah, right.
Don't screw around.
What do you mean by right? Are you saying I'm useless? Is that a right way to respond to that? Okay. I believe we have seen everything there is to see here. Now, right, we wanted to check out the pool. Is there a way out here? No. Let's get outside. Wait, what? How did I end up getting turned all the way around here? I wasn't going to the gym. Getting sleepy. Okay. We need to get outside so that we can check out the pool. Okay, the pool is this way, I think. Oh, what's this? Huh? There's something else floating in the pool. It looks like a little piece of fabric. It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about.
You know,
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yes, but... Perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. Now, am I remembering something else, or did Ryoma tell us that he can't swim? I vaguely remember him saying something about that. I should trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Let's take a look at what we can interact with here. There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big, sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess. Some idiots didn't clean up after themselves.
Rise and shine,
Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun.
Ah,
You know, Monodam might be onto something. I kinda wanna go in the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight? I care about losing weight.
Stupid.
Idiots, We're not here to play, we're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monokubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around. I have a feeling that Monodam is going to kill Monosuke in the next execution. Just like he killed the blue one the first time.
Dumbass!
If you don't get it, I'll throw y'all in the pool myself. Ah, please don't. Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along?
What?
You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Monokid?
So long, farewell!
Well, that was an awfully menacing ellipses at the end there. So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube there, not the Monokubs? Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. It's always related to the case. Isn't related to the case. If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That is intriguing. Okay. This doesn't look like a normal school pool, more like a pool at a resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still plenty of water to swim in. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it, which we already checked. Alright, where's the, windows? Diving board. It's a large diving board. It looks like something you find at a resort. Nothing about it has changed, okay? Show me the window. There it is. You can see the gym's window over there. That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through there.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. Unless maybe Ryoma's body was in the inner tube and it got dragged up to the window? Something like that? So this is the pool. It's not much like a school pool. So that window we investigated above the stage in the gym connects to here, right? The culprit probably got in and out from here. Alright, investigate every nook and cranny, and we'll continue with that right after the break, so stick around. Alright, let's continue. The culprit probably got in and out from here. Alright, investigate every nook and cranny. That's what we're gonna do. You're not gonna do it yourself? Okay. I don't think there's anything left for us to look at here. Maybe the storage room? This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside, just in case. Huh? Is that... an electric air pump? I see. You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. Okay, I guess that's it. What do you mean there are still things to investigate? I guess there's the rule sign. Some pool rules are posted here. There's one that I find peculiar. There's also some specifications written here. The pool is 82 feet in length and 39 feet wide. The pool side is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. There's something bothering me about the pool rules. They say... oh, no jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime. Whoa, where'd you come from? I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you.
No.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime. That would be a violation, right? If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the exosoles.
What?
You go that far? Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Since that was the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive. Yeah. See, you can be inside the pool room, but you can't swim. A corpse wouldn't be swimming, though. No swimming at nighttime. That just might play into this case.
Hey, so...
Excuse me. Hey, Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there were any clues here. Clearly there were, otherwise it wouldn't have made us come here.
But...
well, that inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but it feels like it's related to this case. But you know, if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it... oh, no, I understand. Once the inner tube was in the pool, the culprit couldn't get it out, because it would have been nighttime. I bet that's what it was. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up? Just leaving it sitting out like that. Don't you think that's straight up careless?
no.
No, even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube.
Remember,
The water level is so low, you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
But you know...
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Oh, that's right, they couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water. Yes, I suppose you could think of it that way.
You know...
Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places.
Alright!
There's no time to waste. Isn't that right, Sidekick?
you're right.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so I think we need to go to Ryoma's room. And also Ryoma and Himiko's labs are the other spots that we need to investigate. So what is closest? I think the dorms are the closest. So let's check out Ryoma's place. there it is.
So...
This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's his video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase. Kaido opened all the drawers one by one, checking each of them. Hmm? That's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see, so we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
remember.
If their motive video was left at the scene, that they would be immediately suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence.
Ah,
That's true.
okay.
And the video's not in the room, which means... So it's just like we thought. The video was the motive.
Okay.
Yes, it's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
Alright, that's just what I'd expect from my top sidekick.
Shuichi!
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Ah, nothing.
So...
By the way, I was thinking,
I mean...
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
What? They showed the most important people to us, right?
That's right.
So, maybe we should have watched them. Without looking away from the truth.
I mean...
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
That's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watch them together?
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered together and watched all the videos. Share everyone's motives. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation is, right?
Ah,
That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
Huh?
Huh?
hey.
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? No. If that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done, but the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. That's true. It's impossible to know what Kokichi is thinking. But, I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Okay. I don't think there's anything else of interest in here. I should investigate here as well, just in case. When I opened the closet, I discovered several identical sets of clothes just like Ryoma wore. Just like my room. Yeah, my closet's like this too. It's packed with nothing but my uniforms. Really? It must be the same for everyone.
That's right.
There's no Cubs pad here, so the culprit must have taken it. Can we leave? Yeah. Oh, alright. Just need a quick stretch. Alright, so we've still got the 2 research labs. I'm not sure I remember where the research labs are, to be perfectly honest. Oh, the magic lab is on this floor. Okay, so we can just go check that one out first. Oh, right, a door I have to click through. I was wondering why I wasn't progressing. So this is Himiko's research lab. What are we gonna investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it worked.
You know,
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic, with no tricks or mechanisms?
That's...
Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I need to ask that guy some questions. Alright, fine. Let's talk to Shuichi.
Shuichi!
Hey, Shuichi. Did you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey!
I do actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gym's off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
hey!
And what were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, and Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I had left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. Come on. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of nighttime, but something happened.
Huh?
Something happened? Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. Since she started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and my relationships. Can you believe that? I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something?
If I remember correctly...
Didn't you ask Kurumi to be your mom earlier?
That's so mean.
She just kept talking, then finally let me go around at 10 p.m. When the nighttime rolled around.
Huh?
A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation's not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come, Miss Maid. Catch me if you can. Is that a request?
So that means...
And then I guess Kurumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me a little before 10 p.m. Then she started lecturing me again and let me go when nighttime started. So do your alibis still hold up, even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe...
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. Jeez, I am starting to doze off here. I'd like to at least get through the investigation. Then from both 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kurumi have alibis. After Kurumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonta's lab, it was already 11 p.m. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi. Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me.
Huh?
Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who she was. The girl in her underwear. What the hell is he talking about?
By the way,
You didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaido? Where were you? And what were you doing?
Okay.
I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Okay. Let's see, there are several swords stabbed into a human-sized box. But if there was a person inside, they would come out just fine. That's the trick, I think. This has nothing to do with the case. Okay, I am really conflicted here, guys, because as you probably noticed, I've started to drift off the last few minutes. I'm not sure if I can honestly stay awake through the rest of the investigation here. I think let's give it a go, but there is a distinct possibility that we might call it early. What a huge saw. It's probably used for the saw a person in half trick. Okay, we need to flip over here. Is this used for magic tricks too? I've seen it in magic shows before. This has nothing to do with the case. Wait, there's legs? Oh no, that's the legs of the table. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show.
So,
Looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kibo when we carried the tank out of here. Then perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I began looking for anything that could be a switcher mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up, but why open it there? Ah, wait, perhaps it isn't random. This segment had to open up here. Okay, is there anything else that I haven't checked out? This is a bird cage, or this is a big cage. I might fit inside. This has nothing to do with the case. Alright. I think we've seen everything that we can see in here. Okay, so we need to find Himiko. No, not Himiko's lab. Ryoma's lab, which I think was on the next floor. If I am recalling correctly. Come on, I said to go through. Wrong direction. Okay, so we have to find our way... Wait, did I go the wrong direction? I went the wrong direction. Keep doing that. Okay, now we got the bug lab, the maid lab, and the music lab. What is those set of stairs on the far side? Oh, that's bugs. Oh, there's another way up, so it must be higher up. Yeah, there it is. The Ultimate Tennis Pros lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. I don't know what that problem is. Oh, yeah, there's the handcuffs. This is the first time I've been in here. Jeez. This bathroom sucks. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. And more like the Ultimate Prisoners Lab.
Hey, so
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Yeah, I think they did. Geez, Monokuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Okay, nothing to hit. This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone. Like something was scraped a lot against it. You're right. What made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of animal. Or no, some kind of metal, not animal. Jeez. That is interesting. Here's the handcuffs. There they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaido, handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same?
Because
I think so. Here, look.
Remember,
That means the culprit was definitely here. Scratch handcuffs, okay. This window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. Could it be? There was that one window I could see from the pool area. This might be it. I'm gonna open it and check.
just as I suspected.
Yes, this is definitely it.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
Third floor's high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool. But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
If anyone violates the school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the Exisals. You go that far? Well, so far, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet. Because that hasn't happened yet, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime? Well, at the very least, no one alive.
But you know,
Why'd he say no one alive?
Is that alright?
I believe he was hinting that a dead person wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules. Which means it is possible that a dead body was in the gym or the pool at midnight. Or at nighttime.
you know,
So there's a chance Ryoma was killed in the gym even after he was killed? But you know, there's no point carrying his body there if he can't even get in. I don't know if it's safe to say there was no point. Wait a sec, what's this?
Huh?
Huh?
hey, so
Look, there's weird scratches on the window frame.
You're right.
The marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the windows normally. The window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. It looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi,
Now you understand, right, Shuichi?
Huh?
What?
got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important piece. Or super important clue.
Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
It's all in a day's work for Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank. But we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab. There are too many people of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Hey! All right.
Whoops. I missed something there. Alright, it seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident. Alright then, on to the next place. There's no point staying here. I think this is the last place. Right. Is this not the last place?
Hey, so
Yep, there we go. So, where should we go?
whoa!
Oof. As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground.
Hold up.
The hell? Something's caught on my leg.
That's...
Ah, it looks like a cable.
Ah,
Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner. Wait, a tennis net? I see. So that's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail. Kaido, you said that this cable is for hanging up the tennis net, right? Yeah, that's right.
Got it.
It's the cable that keeps the net up. That's it. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. Oh yeah, the net's down. When I came here last time, the tennis net was up.
Okay.
But now the cable's been removed. So, like, someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey,
Kaido, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need, it's just about 50 feet long.
huh?
What? Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is. You were in the tennis club?
That's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey,
Did you know Ryoma from before? I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know,
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend, since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid. And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. That pissed me off so much I ended up being too hard on him.
damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Does something about it bother you?
no.
No, nothing specific. I was just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. What is that analogy? Alright, I've searched the whole area now. I should move on to the next one. There's still other places left to search. No, there's not. We already searched all the areas. What's left? Where am I supposed to be searching now? Because we did Ryoma's lab. We did Himiko's lab. We did the gym. We did the pool. We did Ryoma's room. I think that's all the places that we were supposed to look. Maybe if we talk to Kaido, he'll have some insight for us? Okay, where is he actually right now? Wait, seriously? Where's, what's his face? Why is it not changing the tab? Here we go. You. Wait, where is he? He's not anywhere. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Yeah, no, that's just the music lab. I don't know where we're supposed to be going right now. The gym, maybe? The dining hall?
What's the matter?
Not really the case. Alright, so then where are we supposed to go? Because I was under the impression that we had seen everything.
What's the matter?
Okay.
Where am I going? There's something I missed in here? Even if it's to solve this case, revealing Himiko's tricks is... well, it makes things kind of boring. Huh? Kaido, are you the type who wants to believe in magic?
Oh.
Ooh, Kaido believes in Himiko's magic.
Idiot.
That's not what I meant. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings smiles to people.
I see.
Yeah. I guess you could think about it that way.
Yeah.
Besides, it's just like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe I will meet aliens. Flying around space with thoughts like that is the true spirit of adventure. Ah, so it's like that. Kaido, that's...
You're so dumb.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help this situation. Hey, who are you calling stupid? No need to yell. Do we have to talk to Kokichi again? You want to hear my alibi for nighttime yesterday again?
Okay.
For you, Shuichi, I'll tell you as many times as you want. You're my favorite after all. It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. After you regained consciousness, after you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and head towards dorms. Got to be back in the hour. Got ambushed by Kurumi. Right, she started interrogating him until 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me. Saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. Okay, do we have to go out to the courtyard? Okay, I guess let's head out. Because, yeah, I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be going right now, to be perfectly honest. Here, maybe? Or maybe by the courtyard it meant, like, the inner courtyard? In here? Hmm. I don't know where to go. Is there anything that gives us any sort of guidance? No, this is just, the actual evidence. Yeah, what are the other places left to search? Okay, so... Okay. So left gone to his lab and headed toward the dorms. Okay, yeah, so they did go outside. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. Alright. What am I supposed to be looking for now?
What's the matter?
Okay.
Okay, so it's not down there, whatever it is. Maybe I should just try going into other buildings?
What's the matter?
Okay.
Yeah, no, okay, so we can't go in there. What was that? Oh, just a signpost. I thought it was a person. Yeah, I don't see anyone else around here. I assume this side's gonna give me the same
What's
error.
the matter?
Yeah, not related to the case. Okay, I still don't know what the heck's going on here. Maybe I need to talk to all the girls again? Will it let us go to the pool again? Yes. No one here. Or wait, one second. Maybe we need to find Kurumi. Maybe we need to head to the dorms? Okay, he's letting us go to the dorms. you.
Hey, so
We're done investigating Ryoma's room. We've got no other business here, right? Okay, I guess we don't have any other business there. So then, where are we going? Okay. They are on the 3rd floor. Okay, let's head up to the 3rd floor, I guess. No, those are the stairs down. This is the 2nd floor. There's no one here as far as I know. Now here on the far end, I believe, is where the others are. Here. You're still lurking outside your, zone, huh? Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier you said that you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that?
So what?
I'll be fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this case on your own? That's completely different. This is... That's pretty harsh. My sidekick is working his ass off. Sidekick?
got it.
Yup, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
So
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
you know,
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
No.
Because it's been bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
Don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey,
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to.
is that all right?
You should at least cooperate with our investigation,
Because
because all our lives are on the line.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
hey,
Then I can ask you this. Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
why?
How were you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gonta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey,
Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. Huh? You are?
that's right.
Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me.
Hey, so
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know? He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Alright, so we're gonna have a whole segment where we accuse her, and then she's gonna reveal what's going on in her lab, and she's gonna be cleared of suspicion. Huh? What are you doing here, Kurumi?
Do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? Oh, excuse me. As she spoke, she glanced towards Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course. Since you're here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
So...
Last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Then,
Then you are fine, Kaido. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey,
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive.
that is correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive, at around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him by using his Shikuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible.
Yes.
Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. Okay. There we go. That was what we had left to do.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now?
Nope, just tired.
Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video. In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway, the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Shuichi!
Looks like it's time, bro.
okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me.
Why?
Why do you trust me, Kaido? There's a chance that I'm the cult.
Idiot.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Cade? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Let's do it.
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaido, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. Heh, that's my sidekick. He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. Okay, guess we're heading to the Shrine of Judgment. There it is. Missed the stairs. Alright. Come on. We're getting there. Where's the way out? This way. Oh, who's that? Oh, that's just Kaido again. How did he get ahead of us? Of course, it is entirely possible that they're setting it up to be Kaido as the killer, but that seems like it would be a little too obvious with that little foreshadowing bit we had at the start after our exercise session, where it said that, like, we were gonna be betrayed or something. Is everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right? You're quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained.
What?
We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we? And we'll continue this right after the break, so stick around. Alright, let's get to the trial. I think we're probably going to call it once we reach the save point for the trial. Because the trial is going to be a whole thing that we definitely can't knock out in an hour. So, given my current state of awakening, I think that's where will probably be a good point to stop for the night. So it'll probably be like another 10, 20 minutes maybe. We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey,
Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate? You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
Wait.
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. We have nothing to worry about.
Atua is watching over us.
Atua sees all. His divine deduction will solve this mystery right away.
Hey!
Hey, Detective Dumbass, you've pinpointed a possible culprit, right? Gonta, not want to suspect friends.
All right!
This case will be so easy, especially with how obvious the top suspect is. Right, Himiko? I hear males pick on girls they like to get their attention, which means Kokichi must like Himiko.
Oh?
Huh? How'd you know? Actually, why don't we focus on the class trial and save that conversation for later? This is turning out to be not so boring after all.
Certainly.
Himiko's so suspicious, she's gotta be a red herring, right? But I don't even know where to start unraveling the truth. I should have played more point-and-click adventure games.
Say,
This murder was also triggered by Monokuma's motive, was it not? Which means there is a reason the culprit was desperate to live, yes? And Ryoma, who became the victim, had no reason to live, correct? What are you implying?
if so...
To kill because you have a reason to live. To die because you have no reason to live. Which, I wonder, is correct.
Jeez.
You're thinking too hard about it. Living things just gotta live. Anyway, no matter what happens to us, we gotta live.
Right?
Yeah, you don't really need a reason to live. That's just the icing on the cake. A reason to live. I feel like Kokichi might actually be the murderer in this case. Because technically speaking, he could have watched the videos before coming back to the lab. Like he could have just like popped them on, found the one that was for him, and then watched it, and then brought them in. That's an interesting thought.
Well,
Sorry, but I don't know anything. If you think a child caregiver can help solve a murder case, then we're all in trouble.
do you agree?
This matter will be discussed in due time. We should save our arguments until then. Okay, she's vibrating.
Really?
This whole thing is shaking like a big old vibrator. Himiko's scared. Poor little thing. This vibration is perfect. Quit looking at Himiko like some kind of degenerate male. I did not calculate that we would gather here under these circumstances again. What would Cade say if she saw us right now?
No.
Himiko is not the culprit. No way, no how. I know Himiko better than anyone. I know all her secrets. I know her gender, her hair color, even her height. Tenko. No. Like, those aren't secrets. Yeah, none of those are secrets.
Listen up.
Shuichi, before we head over there, let me give you some advice, hero to sidekick. If you want to give up, wait until after you've done everything you possibly can.
Of course.
Wait, no, that's still no good. Okay, I won't forgive you if you give up. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah, got it, Kaido. He's right, I can't give up. I made a promise to Cade. And it wouldn't be much of a game if we just gave up. They must go through a lot of big stone urns if he smashes one every time they do this. The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Just as we passed through the door, it started up again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounding harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. The elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end, no. It was only just beginning.
Welcome!
You've hopelessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the exisals to build this courtroom. But Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
You idiots are really committing to this henchman bit.
They're so cute.
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show.
Oh?
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it. Is this just for show? Are you showing this to the people outside and... Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us, you know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. Then, the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth, to get out of here with everyone, alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here, in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I'll fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. Okay. Wait, is there... Oh, I think I have to go in before I have the opportunity to exit. Okay, so we do have a whole bunch of skill points more. Let's turn on the one that we got bed making. That we got from maxing out our relationship with Kuremi. Or Kurumi? I don't remember. Let's see. That does leave us with 3. I don't think there's any that we can actually buy, though. We've only got 6. Oh, we could get downshift or upshift. Or extraordinary focus. Although we don't have enough space for extraordinary focus. Or attentive influence, for that matter. Upshift and downshift, it looks like, are the only ones that we can actually use. So you know what? I think we're gonna leave it at Lost in Thought and Bed Making.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
And we should be able to save here. There we go. And yeah, I think we're gonna call it there for the night. I know that it's a little early, but honestly, I really need some sleep, and we're getting into the class trial, and I would much rather go through the entire class trial in one stream. So that's what we're gonna do on, I think, is it gonna be next Monday? No, next week there are gonna be no streams because of the Christmas week. Yeah. So no streams next week, but on the 29th, the week after, we'll get to that and jump right into the full class trial. But yeah, in the meantime, this week, tomorrow we're going to be playing Deck Tamer, which from what I can tell is like a excuse me, like a roguelike deck builder, where you are collecting monsters and fighting them. So should be fun. Thursday, we will be continuing to wrap up the remaining side quests in Digimon Cyber Sleuth. We might finish the game. I don't think so, but if not, we're going to be getting real close. And then Friday, we're going to be continuing Inkshade, which I think we're also getting fairly close to the end. So, lots of good stuff coming up this week. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Sorry about cutting it a little bit short today. But that's kind of just how it goes sometimes. If you haven't joined my Discord server, you can get the link below the stream. I post all my announcements there in case anything happens to change, as well as just anything else that might happen to come up. I also post my weekly schedules there, along with the stream announcements and any new artwork I get. That piece that I had mentioned on Friday did come in over the weekend, but I'm saving it for Monday. I think I'll probably post it before I go to visit my folks. Yeah, look forward to that. And there are also a couple other neat pieces that are going to be probably coming in the very near future, so keep an eye out for those. You can also request things over there in case there are any games you want to see me play, or any redeems you want to see added, or just anything you think would improve the stream. You can feel free to drop them in the Discord server. But with all that said, I really do appreciate you guys coming here, even nights when I'm maybe not at 100% like tonight. It does mean a lot to me that you guys enjoy what I do, and that you guys like hanging out here. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Hope that you guys all have a very nice rest, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Deck Tamer.